We know that our bodies disintegrate after we die. We've all seen skeletons. So if something is to survive, it must be our souls.
It's me. It's my strength. It's my thoughts. It's my everything. It's not my body.
It's how you act. It's how you behave. Your ability to learn things is all about. It's all within you, I think.
Walter Sinnott Armstrong is professor of philosophy at Dartmouth College. He has published widely on ethics, morality, logic, the philosophy of law, and on the existence of God.
Some people think of the soul as a separate, mental, non-physical substance that exists independently of the body. But then a lot of people that talk about soul will go, no, that's not what I mean. And so then what do?
The soul is spiritual, and the body is physical. So the question is, how does something that's spiritual communicate with something that's physical?
I'm not sure if there is a definite pathway for that to happen. I think it happens.
Maybe your soul just kind of drives your physical actions without you knowing it, but they definitely interact.
In the old city of Jerusalem, I visited with the patriarch of the Greek Orthodox Church, where I was shown the place where Christ rose to heaven.
The soul is the very image of God within the human body.
I think that when your soul isn't doing too well, it lets the effect show also on the physical side.
Rabbi Mordechai Neugerschel is head of the Center for Modern Jewish Studies and Philosophy and lives in Jerusalem.
Because the real self which lies inside my body is the infinite dimension which is the soul.
So here you have a sperm and you have an egg, and they come together and cells start dividing. Does the soul come in here? Is there a half a soul here and a half a soul here? And then this divides more, and the baby is born. Does the soul come in here?
The first connection between soul and body is done even before the egg get fertilized. There is an expression that a candle is lit above his head. You cannot see this candle in an ultrasound. No candles are inside. But the soul is compared to a candle in a verse which says, Ner Hashem Nishmat Adam. The soul of a human being is the candle of God.
Donna Scahill is a patient of mine with multiple sclerosis that I have treated for over 15 years. Donna and her husband Ed have 4 children and 10 grandchildren.
Each person, as they're born, is infused with the soul, and that's much of what makes the difference between animals and humans.
John Bluffington is from South Africa and sells jewelry. He travels the world and hasn't seen winter for over a decade.
The soul, I feel, is the expression of the spirit through the body, while the spirit is in a place of non-expression but of eternal existence.
When you are on the sea and you see the wind on the boat, the wind in the wing is making a movement.
Yes.
There is something like this in my body. My body could be the wing,
right,
and my soul could be the wind.
Alan Guth is a Weizkopf Professor of Physics at MIT. He discovered a period of rapid expansion that lasted a billionth, trillionth of a second when the universe began.
We really are collections of atoms and molecules behaving according to the laws of physics.
Right.
But we're very complicated collections of atoms and molecules that can perform all kinds of complicated tasks.
Right.
And I think in the course of that, one really does develop the necessary complexity to live a life that has real meaning. In that sense, I think we do have a soul.
Adina Roskies teaches philosophy at Dartmouth College. She has degrees in both neuroscience and philosophy, and her dog has become a fixture in the department. What do you think people think of normally when they say souls?
I think souls are some spiritual substance that is the basis for their personal identity, and that exists maybe even before they're born, but certainly after they die, and has some close relationship to God. But I don't think there is such a thing.
Jessica is 26 years old. She was born in East Boston. She has an older sister. She also has a 4-year-old daughter. The father of her daughter was killed the year before I interviewed her.
I would think your soul was like your heart, on your feelings, on how you feel, like your soul and your heart. I basically think it's the same thing. Like when they say when you die your soul rises. No, I don't believe in that. You know, it's crazy.
The death in our religion, it's the separation between the soul and the body.
You can't separate man and woman. It's also, you can't separate body and soul. They are connected to each other.
Rupali and Deepak are both 29 years old. They're from India. Rupali was born in Punjab and grew up in Delhi. Deepak was born in Hisar, a small town in the northern province of India. They were recently married. It was an arranged marriage, but they were clearly very much in love with each other. So you have a soul?
Yeah.
And the soul's inside you?
Yeah.
And did it exist before you were born, your soul?
Whatever birth I am having, like I am living as an animal or as a human being or as something else later in later in my life, the soul will remain the same. So it's just it's like my body is like clothes. Right. So my soul is just changing the clothes, and I'm going into the one form and then in the other and then in the other.
I don't think there is something called soul. It's you're thinking, it's in your mind that you think there is somebody inside you or some soul kind of thing.
People say your soul goes to heaven and then there'll be pearly gates and golden streets. Well, look, if it's just your soul and not your body, you don't even have any eyes. You don't get to see the pearly gates and the golden streets. I don't know what's going on with that story.
I work, I walk, I speak, I feel my body. Is this my soul? Is this not my soul?